Have you faced negativity on social media? Do you get rude comments, mean DMs, or threats on social media? Please do watch this video till the end because I am going to share some most important tips on how to deal with all these on social media. What's up my social tribe? If you're new here, I am Dr. Khushbu Pandya, your social media bestie, helping you create your financial freedom through social media. This channel is all about sharing my decade-long journey from being a freelancer to the social boss. Internet trolls can take a toll on your mental health, and if you are a social media manager handling brands and businesses, then it's something that affects your work environment too. Sometimes this hate attack can completely disturb your mental peace. What's a troll? The term troll usually refers to someone who maliciously harasses, attacks, or cyberbullies others. They take your words out of context, spam you with offensive content, or engage in hateful communications. These trolls serve no purpose other than to make your life miserable. But let me also mention here that an unhappy customer is not a troll. Someone bad-mouthing the brand or product through tweets or posts because of your bad service or product isn't a troll. Whereas some trolls are just fun poking by brands or celebrities, like how comedians roast people just for entertainment. These trolls are just jokes meant for fun and not to harm anyone. So, as a social media manager, you always have to analyze such trolls, their intentions, and understand where it's coming from. Well, it would be amazing if we could have the power to completely stop the trolls, but unfortunately the internet is a dark place and you are bound to face these trolls in some or the other way. But the good news is I have got some tried and tested tips and tools for you to manage trolls before they create any havoc and maintain a sense of peace on your brand's social media pages. The first tip is simply ignore them. Sometimes the best policy is willpower. Trolls thrive on interactions, so they won't be able to play their cruel game if they don't have a willing participant. If you don't initiate a conversation with a troll, they just go away. So, it's often said, don't feed the trolls. It's on you to maintain a strong wall and avoid taking the bait whenever possible. In some cases, ignoring the troll is not always possible. If the troll is starting fights with your customers or making your social media unsafe place for others, ignoring them or leaving them all alone is dangerous. So, make sure you remove or block them from pages or communities so that no further interference is possible. The second tip to deal with trolls is think before replying. When a troll writes a mean comment or ignites your anger, it's obvious we are tempted to reply. But remember to take a breath, think twice before hitting reply. If you work in a space where anyone can reply, you've got to keep the cool as a social media manager. Sometimes with your instant reaction reply, you might be hurting or fall into the trap of troll because your community is also roped into this whole situation. So if you are faced with trolls and their mean comments, don't beat yourself up. Your community is always your strength. There are many examples of Twitter accounts who are running support accounts for big businesses and stand strong to support against trolls. The third way to deal with trolls is form a troll protection policy. It is often noticed that big companies establish social media policies to guide their employees on managing companies' accounts. These policies help everyone to stay on one page. If any business does not have a policy, or if you don't want to draft up complex legalese, you can still keep conduct on your page. Every social networking platform has a code of conduct and community guidelines which can be followed by everyone. For example, if you are running a Facebook group, you can pin a post that clearly mentions group rules, sets the tone for the conversations, and asks all group members to use language that encourages users to keep conversations respectful. While regulating the group or conversations, make sure that your own language is kind and polite. It should not not come as being too bossy. That way, you can point back to the guidelines if you need to delete a comment, report a troll, or even block someone. This brings me to tip number 4 to deal with trolls is report them, as I discussed in the earlier point while talking about forming policies to manage trolls. Every social media platform has well-laid community guidelines. Whether it's Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, every platform has a facility or settings to report harmful actions. So, if you feel someone is creating nuisance on your account by spreading hate, you can report directly to the account. Don't forget to take screenshots of mean comments or DMs that's creating issues. The other offline way to report them is by filing a police complaint. We have our legal systems in place for all the crimes and harassments related to cyberspace. For example, if someone is harassing you by mean statements or blackmailing you to take actions, you can immediately report such things to Cybercrime Cell. India's National Cybercrime Cell helpline number is 155260, or you can call at the toll-free number 1800-425-6235. Coming to the fifth way of dealing with trolls is kill them with kindness and humor. So I have often observed that an effective way to tackle social media troll is to troll them back, but with some humor, possibly sprinkled with sarcasm and wit. However, this strategy can potentially backfire if your response is not witty enough and you sound just like another troll. You can fall victim to libel and defamation, so make sure not to personally attack someone even if it's a troll. Don't accuse them of doing anything illegal. But if your response is savage enough, responding to trolls with humor and roasting comments, it is likely that you can earn a lot of brownie points from your loyal fans and community and boost social engagement. Again, let me emphasize on this once more. For proper roasting, you need to take care not to personally attack anyone or get too much drawn into an argument. The best policy is to rise above the situation or whatever arguments that the troll is trying to start. Yet another interesting way to deal with trolls is responding with facts. If you find yourself engaging in a conversation that includes a troll, you should be intentional on how you respond and always answer with facts. It can be done through avoiding emotionally defensive or charged messages that can encourage further trolling behaviors. Limit yourself to responding solely with facts. Answer questions with facts about your service or product and any customer service policies and guarantees that your brand offers. Responding professionally and promptly shows that you are aware of the problem and are addressing it accordingly. In most cases, responding with facts will make trolls go away and disapprove their fake claims. If you provide transparency about how you handle problems, it will prove beneficial and sustainable in retaining your loyal customers and keeping your trolls far away from your business. Trolls can pay a visit in any form and anywhere. You cannot always be sure on how to handle them. Neither the ways to handle trolls can be systemized or automated. Each comment dropped on your business accounts has to be dealt with care. Sometimes trolls can also attack your followers, and for that, you can't always ignore them. As a responsible business, it is your responsibility to safeguard your community and create a safe space for your customers. Any abuse against followers should be acknowledged and dealt with immediately by the social media team of the brand. So, these were the few experienced ways to manage and deal with trolls and negative comments on social media platforms. You can use any of the ways I mentioned and let me know in the comments if there are more ways to deal with trolls. I would love to know your inputs, and before you hop on to another video, please drop a like and subscribe to this channel, as it is your go-to free resource for becoming a pro SMM. Until next time, keep creating good vibes globally. Bye-bye.